Morning, All Pro Exterior Services. Finally got some sunshine today, and we're going to be doing a bunch of flat work here, little commercial building. So I'm just getting my pictures in, and what I'm trying to do is be strategic in my pictures. I thought about making like something, you know, like a marker, so I could take the same exact photo, you know, the before and after, because sometimes it's not exactly the same, and I forget where I stood. So anyway, this is a job I picked up. Let's see, take that photo, take this photo, just take a bunch of photos. Anyway, a job I picked up from a house that I did for a woman. She owned this place, and we're gonna do this. I quoted her a roof job and a house wash as well, which she's gonna do later on. But so Anthony is on the way. He had to go get a second shot for the COVID. So I'm gonna just roll solo today until he gets here, which is gonna be about an hour, maybe an hour and a half, as long as they don't milk it. So again, all flat work. So what I'm gonna try to do is get some heavy stuff over here. But you know, the circular motion I really like to do, but it takes a little bit longer. So I'm thinking I'm gonna try just a straight pass with a downstream pre-treat and a post-treat. So I'm gonna try a section and see how it works, and if it looks good, we're just gonna roll it out. All right, guys, let me get hooked up here. I'm gonna hook up the hose, pull the hose, and get the beast rolling. All right, peace. All right, everybody. Got everything hooked up, getting some good water flow from this commercial building, so that's good. I went ahead and blew off what I could here. Got some stuff over here. But we're gonna go ahead and hit this, like I said, hit this with a downstream, and then get that wasted up. I want to see if I can just go back and forth. So let me turn on the soap here. I gotta figure out my soap on. Okay. I gotta figure out another mounting point for my remote. In the pocket is for the birds. Okay, we got soap. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna spray it away from the fence. Try not to get it on the fence. Let me come over here. Oh yeah, that eliminator, man. That's some good stuff right there. If you're not using eliminator, they want to get you a little something. Look up Pressure Tech. Bob over at Pressure Tech. Now a lot of people, you know, I don't know, a lot of people say, oh, well, pre-treating really does nothing. Well, I don't know. I mean, I think for me it does something. You know, so we're gonna let that sit. In the meantime, I'm gonna turn off my valve and clear out the soap so I can turn off the bypass. We'll let that marinate for a minute. Hit off. Instead of wasting it, I'll just go ahead and shoot it over here. So we get some water, which is right about now. So we got water. All right, I'm gonna let this soak for a second and see how it comes out. I'll keep you guys posted. Peace. All right, guys and girls, this is what it is. See, you see the lines? Not acceptable. So going forward and back like that just doesn't work. So I'm gonna try a circular motion over this and see how it looks. It's not what I wanted, but it is what it is. So let me try it out. Catch back with you. Everyone, I went back over it, my circular motion pattern, which I love to do, and look, looks perfect. So that tells me that I need to do circular motion. So I'm gonna go ahead and bleach all this right here. There's no sense in me not doing it. Go ahead and bleach this whole section with a downstream, and then I'll hit it all. So let me get that done. And by the way, if you got only a cold water machine, which is what I have, I put in my quotations, any aged grease on concrete will not come up. So they know that up front. I highlight it, I make it out. I don't try to hide anything. Very transparent. So look, I think I'm not even going to do a pre-treat. I'm just going to post-treat all this. Roll with it. All right, guys. I got some surface cleaning to do. Peace. First section finished. Looking good. Still waiting on Tony. Came out nice. Came out nice. Circular motions. I'm going to hit it with a post-treat here in a minute. Let it dry up a little bit. Water's still draining a little bit right here. We got drains everywhere, which is great, so it gravitates to the drain, so it works out perfect. But yeah, so I'm gonna hit it with a post-treat. I may even use the 12 volt, bump it up to 2%. Just put a little hotter coat on it, but it's coming out all right, not bad. All right, let me get caught up. I'm gonna probably hit the sidewalk next. Start working my way on this section. I'm gonna do as much as I can around the truck. We got somebody here now, but I'm gonna do as much as I can around the truck, so that I won't have to move it as much, because I'm gonna have to move it on the other side. But yeah, coming out nice. All right, guys, catch up with you in a minute. Peace. All right, guys and girls, this is the finished area with no post-treat and no pre-treat. Well, some pre-treat over here, but no pre-treat. So is what I decided to do over here is I did pre-treat it with the downstream with the 9 gallon a minute, and let me tell you, it works better. So I went ahead and pre-treated this whole section, which I'm gonna pre-treat this whole section here. We're gonna finish this whole section up. We got this finished. I'll pull a truck up here, catch this driveway in here, and again, we got nice drainage, so it's working perfect. And I already did the sidewalk, got all that done, pre-treated it, and yeah, the pre-treat's where it's at. It works. It didn't seem like it worked too much over here, but I don't know. It seemed to work really good over here because it had some really heavy growth, organic growth. And I hit it with that pre-treat. I let it soak in for about 10 or 15 minutes. I think the key is on a good sunny day, if you let it bake in and let it start to dry up, man, I tell you, I was hitting it with the M5 twist and it was coming off. So anyway, little nugget. I'm gonna pull out that 4 gallon a minute, start doing some pre-treating. All right, peace. All right, everyone, just doing my little pre-treat here with the 4 gallon, so we're getting a little stronger concentrate on the ground. And again, like I said before, I did it over here and it worked great, so I'm gonna continue to do it. I mean, we ain't using that much bleach, but yeah, it's coming out nice. Tony finally showed up after the shot. Got that shot, so he's well, I don't know if he's a 100%. I think it's like 80% or something. See all that high vegetation area? This is where it shines. So anyway, yeah, it's coming out nice. Big project, not too bad though. A lot of flat work. I mean, get what you can take. You can't tell nobody no, because then they're gonna lose your number, you know what I mean? So you got to take the job that you don't really want to do. I don't mind flat work too much until it's all muddy and you get these driveways that can't get water out. I mean, a reclaim system would be nice, so maybe that's next on the list or something like that. I don't know. Anyway, I'm gonna go ahead and finish. Well, we do have some oil over there. I don't know if you can see it, but I got some Purple Power. Local company makes it, Super S, and I know the guys that own that joint, so I'm gonna go ahead and use some of that right there, just to see, just to agitate a little bit, you know. Again, we made a note on our quote that, hey, look, any grease spots coming up, it'd be tough to do, especially if they're aged. All right, guys, go ahead and hit this. Catch up with you in a minute. Peace. We're almost done this section here. Tony's finishing up. We're gonna hit this little last section. We already got all that side. All that's done. All these curbs are done. And I had a grease spot. It was right here, right here. And I'll tell you what, man, that's Purple Power. That came out nice. Got all that grease out. It's nasty. Anyway, so yeah, doing that circular motion. And we'll take a break for a minute. See how we look on water, get everything, make sure we're good. And what I've been trying to do is let him do the surface cleaner, use the 4 gallon at least to rinse And that way he can continue to roll. We just gotta watch our water. I know we're a little low. In fact, let's go check it out. Yeah, we're running about, yeah, we low. Up almost to the second line. They're spitting out like 10 gallons a minute. We're getting like, I guess 5 or 6 out the faucet, so I could double feed, but I'm not set up for that yet, but thinking about it. Anyway, catch up on the rebound. Got the first section we did, the second middle section. We're gonna knock out this section real quick. Anthony's on the surface cleaner. Went in and did a pre-treat and going rolling. I tell you what though, anybody considering the IGX 800, thing's a fuel hog. It's sucking probably 1.5 to 1.7 gallons per, hold on, yeah, per hour. So it's definitely thirsty. I thought it was going to be a little bit more fuel efficient. Here the 690s are around 1.2, 1.0, 1.2. Anyway, that's just it. So we got some more, a little bit of fuel, but we may have to run and go grab some extra fuel. That 12-gallon tank was full this morning, so all right, we're gonna go ahead and finish this up, see how we look on fuel, and move to the last section. Peace. We're on a home stretch. Got this little patch to do right here, and we're done. Finished that. Went ahead and surface cleaned it, sprayed it. Got all that looking good. Looks like a new parking lot. So now I'm hoping those neighbors over here see this and be like, oh, who did your parking lot? Yeah, it came out nice. Took a long day on the surface cleaner. And by the way, my GX 690 pull card, I mean not the 690, the 390, ripped. So I got to get a new pull card. So that put us down to one machine. But it's all good. We're getting it done. All right, we'll catch you on a wrap up here soon. And by the way, I'm using my J-Rod on my 4-foot lance with the fan tip, the high pressure J-Rod fan tip to catch like all the curves, the sides and stuff. And even all the curves I did that with. So, you want to straighten it out? All right. So anyway, Anthony's on the surface cleaner. We're getting it done. Rig looks good. The water's been holding up. We had to stop once. Well, we stopped for lunch. Let it fill up a little bit. See where we at. Oh yeah, we're good. We're good. All right, guys. Catch you on the rebound. Peace. Alrighty, we're back at the house. Man, what a day. About 6-7 hours. Of course, we took a lunch break, but man, we were sucking fumes at the end. So it's a 12-gallon tank. We had 5 extra. Poured it all in there. And the way my trailer sits with the pickup tube in the back, so the gauge reads empty, but we still got fuel. So I don't really know how much, but that was strategic when I did it. So anyway, the beast ran great. Again, broke the cord on the GX 390. So I got to get another one of them. When you buy one, you buy 2. And that's about it. Had no issues. All went well, and I'll throw some photos in here of the finished product. So anyway, please like, sub, call, comment. Appreciate it. All right, peace.